As a child, I want to say I had the best childhood. I was molested as a child, so that had me thinking like crazy thoughts. I went through foster care at 8 years old. My mama was on drugs, so I grew up in a drug-infested neighborhood. My foster mama, she was on drugs. She was taking the money that I was working hard for to better myself. So I got to hanging in the streets, gang banging, stealing cars, doing drugs, selling drugs. It's just like my life was so crazy. I had suicide thoughts, like I wanted to give up. I knew of God, but I ain't know him. I knew him in my mind, but I ain't know him in my heart. I mean, when I was 18, my brother got locked up, but he was in the streets doing crime, stealing cars. But once he got locked up for a murder, and I was like, I'm heading in that direction, that really made me just like, it's time for a change. Once I got married, it's like it made me grow up as a man. And my wife and kids really made me just decide to just, like, it's time to get right with God. And my wife visited first, and she liked it, and she came back like, guess what, I like the TwinRivers.Church. I think you'll like it if you go. So like my first visit, I just sensed the love. It was warm, welcome. It was home. It felt like home. When you come in, like how they open the door, they greet you, they ask you, do you need a ride to the door? It's just the warm welcome. Like this church, one thing I learned, it's centered around God, and the love here is the agape love, like God give us. I feel like baptism, as a true follower of Christ, I feel like it's something to show that you really love God and you really a true follower of Jesus. Me getting baptized public is just letting people know I'm not ashamed of Jesus. I'm not ashamed of God. I'm not ashamed of the things he did. Because if it wasn't for Jesus, I wouldn't be here to tell this story. Hi, my name is Demarcus David Bruce, and I'm going public with my faith.